And now, from the Hollywood Palace, here is your host, one of the all-time great names in entertainment, Groucho Marx!
Good evening and welcome to Medicare. Not me, you. It was just a year ago that I was your host in the Hollywood Palace. What are you doing here? Oh, you're in the show, huh? And now I'm back, which proves that around income tax time, there's nothing I won't do for money. Well, hardly anything. This is a sort of a bon voyage appearance for me. Right after the show, I'm leaving for Europe. Or perhaps during the show. Look, if I'm boring you, I can leave now. And if you're willing to pay my fare, I'll take you with me. At any rate, I'm spending a week with General de Gaulle, and I'm having lunch with Brigitte Bardot. I wish it was the other way around. I don't know why. Would you mind going on with this? Actually, this guy gives me cards and spades all the time. Actually, I'm going to do a television show in London for 4 months. 4 months in London. That's a Chinese expression for one long fog. That's why all those boys in England have long hair. So foggy, they can't find the beauty parlor. I remember when they used to go to a barber shop. Thank you. I'm so grateful. I'll thank anything for this slight... A couple of weeks ago, this is the same audience we had at 5 o'clock. Except 3 of the people now is Snow White. There's one of them. And the 7 dwarfs. And a couple of weeks ago, a friend of mine flew over to London. He didn't like the picture they were showing on the plane, and so he left in the middle. He's now known as the first airplane dropout. You can see him now anytime on television. He's called Flipper. Could have left that out. We have a real international show for you tonight. We have all kinds of people from all over the world, all of them without talent. A comedian from Scotland, a singer from South Africa, dancers from Spain, and right now, a bicycle from Denmark with 4 people on it. It's quite a trick. Here they are, the 4 Kents.
This is a balance wheel. You'll find one in every watch in the world. Every watch. Wind, self-wind, and electric. For the past 300 years, the balance wheel has made every watch in the world either too fast or too slow. This is a tuning fork. It runs on an electronic circuit and keeps time by vibrations. It divides every second into 360 equal parts. The Accutron timepiece uses this tuning fork instead of the balance wheel that a watch uses. And its time is so precise, we guarantee monthly accuracy within 60 seconds. 2 seconds a day. And your jeweler will regulate this accuracy free. Accutron, issued to X-15 pilots by the United States government.
You know, I have an 18-year-old daughter named Melinda, and just like any average teenage American girl, she made a rock and roll record. Moved out of the house and got her own apartment. Tonight she's going to sing the song that's paying the rent for this apartment. You give her a big reception, and I'll give her a very small wedding. My daughter, the singer, Melinda Marx.
If you are lonely, I know a place where troubles can be erased. So come along down to the east side of town. Come on down to the east side of town. That's where the people are always gay, and laughter rings to the break of day. So get yourself down to the east side of town. On the west side of town, there's always trouble there. People may put you down almost anywhere. So come along with me. Oh, how happy we will be. You can be free. You will see. Maybe we can lose our troubles there and find true love and come to spare. So follow me down to the east side of town. So follow me down to the east side of town. The east side of
Melinda, that was wonderful. What was the name of the dance you were doing?
Oh, we were doing a lot of different steps. We were doing the monkey and the swim, the fruit, the jerk, and the slop.
Is there anything personal in that? And they say parents don't communicate with children. Tell you what, Melinda, let's sing one of the songs we used to do together. When you were a little girl and I was the king of Babylon.
Daddy, I don't understand that.
I don't understand it either, but it sounds so literate. How about the good ship Lollipop? Oh, the good ship
I don't
Lollipop.
sing those lollipop songs anymore.
I see. You don't want to make a sucker out of your father, huh? Or a sinker. Daddy?
Daddy, I'm a teenager now.
You know, the thing to do with this audience is say everything wrong. You're a what, did you say?
I'm a teenager now.
Oh, so what? I'm a stone ager. I'll tell you what. You sing your kind of song, and I'll sing my kind of song. And may the best man win.
Okay, old king of Babylon.
Oh, wise guy. Musical demon, set your honey a dream, and won't you play me some rag? Just change that classical nag.
My mother.
Do some sweet music rag. If you look like from a copy of a tune that is choppy, you get all my applause. And that is simply because I want to listen to rag.
Musical demon, set your honey
Play
a
a
dream,
simple
won't you play me some rag?
melody.
Just change that classical
Like my
nag.
mother
Just some
sang
sweet,
to me.
beautiful drag. If you will play my copy of a
With
tune
good
that is choppy, you'll get all my applause.
harmony.
And that is simply
So,
because I want to listen to, I want to listen to, I want to listen to rag.
You know what flamenco dancing is? It's a military dance where you stand at attention and you bring up the rear. One of it's hardly worth it. One of its loveliest and foremost exponents is with us tonight. She used to be Joseph Greco's dancing partner, and now she has her own ballet company. And here she is, Lydia, Torea, and her fiery Spanish ballet. the next few moments, we'll have the privilege of hearing a fine and authentic artist. Not long ago, this young singer was a tribeswoman in South Africa. And now she brings the exotic music of her people to the whole world. Now, this is really true. Picture a little native girl as she sings about a pretty red dress that her father bought for her. As we hear an African game song by Myron Cohn. By Miss Miriam Makeba. Lad from Scotland. I think we can all use a little scotch right now. Particularly the producer of this show. So you take the higher road and I'll take the lower road, and let's meet Don Saunders, shall we? funny man. We'll be back in a moment with a number called Captain Spaulding, which Melinda will tell you all about. And Gordon and Sheila MacRae and lots more show in the Hollywood Palace.
Ready for a break? Try something different for a change. Turn to Salem Filter Cigarettes for a taste that's springtime fresh.
Turn to Salem, turn to Salem, you'll enjoy that springtime taste. Turn to Salem, for a taste that's springtime fresh.
Discover Salem, the largest selling menthol cigarette in America. Salem brings you rich tobacco taste, menthol soft flavor. Salem flavor refreshes your taste.
Try something different for a change. Turn to Salem, you'll enjoy that springtime taste. Turn to Salem, for a taste that's springtime fresh.
There's a couple on the show tonight that I feel very sentimental about. Gordon and Sheila MacRae. Years ago, I went out with Gordon's mother. That time, she was known as Mother MacRae. Oh, I feel for you, and here they are.
More than the greatest love the world has known, this is the love I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say, I only live to love you more each day. More than you'll ever know, my arms long to hold you, so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer than always is a long, long time, yet far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more, love you more. Well, you know, I've been married for years. And I'll tell you one thing, my married life is never dull or boring. You know, it's constantly exciting because, well, Sheila is so many different people. And when I come home, I never know what glamour girl is going to meet me at the door. One night I walked in and there was Brigitte Bardot wearing a towel. I didn't leave because it had my initials on it. But last night I got the biggest surprise of all. Who was standing there but the wildest blonde you ever saw? The star of Hello, Dolly. The one, the only, Carol Channing.
Yes. Well, hello, Harry, and hello there, Louis. Gee, it's nice to be back here where I belong. And as you all know now, I'm in a great big hit show now, thanks to Louis Armstrong's record of this grand old song. So, wow, 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 fellas. Look at old Dolly now, fellas. Dolly will never go away again.
Well, another time I came home and found a very unusual girl. She's funny, she sings great, and her name is Barbara Streisand. She's a big star on Broadway, and in case you haven't seen her, let me tell you about her. Well, well, better still, you've got to see her.
Hi. My name is Barbara Streisand, and I'm a star. Oh, I haven't been a star for too long, and I kind of get nervous. Is this dress okay? Oh, I think you're a marvelous audience, and if you're real nice, I'll let you see the rest of my face. Oh, I was terribly excited because before I came on, they told me I was voted the best-dressed woman of the year by the editor of Popular Mechanics. Oh, could I have a chord, please? Oh, that's very classy. Happy days are here, my friends. It's the funny girls who set the trend. So I've got a nose with a case of the Benz. But happy days are here, my friends. It was really worth the toil. Would you believe that I'm from Brooklyn soil? I'm a high-class, first-rate glamour girl. Happy days! Happy days! Happy days! Ha! Here!
But there are times when Sheila's just herself, the girl that I married, the other half of my joint income tax return, the one I promised to love, honor, and sing duets with, Sheila MacRae. I want to be with you. I want to be with you.
I want to be with you. I want to be with you. Stay with you every day.
With you right or wrong, with you I will stay. With you I am strong.
That's how it's got to be.
That's how it's gotta be.
My loving man and me.
My loving gal and me.
So we'll tell the world, make way for us. It's a sweet and golden day for us.
Now the music starts to play for us. I want to be with you.
I want to be with you.
I want to be with you. We want to be with you.
Like true stories with a happy ending? Watch this. Not long ago, Geraldine Mason had trouble hearing her college professors. Mrs. Dorothy Harris, an office worker, was making so many mistakes she was afraid she'd lose her job. Elliot Johnson, a sales executive, was losing customers and losing confidence in himself. Today, Geraldine Mason has a bell-tone hearing aid and a B average. Mrs. Harris has received 2 salary raises because she's so dependable, thanks to her bell-tone hearing glasses. Elliot Johnson is really in touch with his customers again with the help of his bell-tone hearing aid. Can bell-tone help you? Probably, even if you think the hearing aid won't help. See your authorized bell-tone hearing aid specialist soon for a free hearing test. He's in your phone book. Bell-tone may bring a happy ending to your hearing problem.
Many years ago, in fact, long before I was born, my father did a musical number in a Broadway show called Animal Crackers. It became very famous, and tonight, for the first time on TV, he's going to do it in the Hollywood Palace. Margaret Dumont, who was in the original cast, is here tonight, too. And here they are, Groucho Marx and Margaret Dumont, in Hooray for Captain Spaulding.
I've an announcement to make. Captain Spaulding, the celebrated African explorer, is coming to town for a lecture. And he's spending the weekend as my house guest. That's a very great honor. There's Captain Spaulding now.
What do I owe you? What, from Africa to here, $1.35? Let me see your driving license. I told you not to go through Peyton Place. Here you are. You can keep the change. That's a $1 bill. And have your shoes resoled, will you? Your brakes were slipping. All my pants, I think.
Captain Spaulding.
So are yours. Oh, what?
Captain Spaulding.
How do you do?
I'm highly honored.
Really? For a moment, I thought you were a Haile Selassie. That's the kind of African jokes we have.
Well, a Rittenhouse Manor is at your disposal.
Well, I hope your disposal is working. Because I brought a lot of garbage with me from Africa. And I've been saying it all evening out here. I may have to do this over again in a minute. Meanwhile, I'd like to say a few words. Hello, I must be going. I cannot stay. I came to say I must be going. I'm glad I came, but just the same, I must be going.
Say you must stay if you should go away. Before this party she is growing.
I'll stay a week or two. In fact, I'll stay the summer through. But I am telling you, I must be going. I'll do anything you say. In fact, I'll even stay. But I must be going.
Captain, you must tell us about the African wildlife.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yes.
Well, oh, yes. The first morning, we were up at 6. We had a good breakfast, and we're back in bed at 7 o'clock. The principal animals inhabiting the African jungle are moose, elks, and Nitsipithias. Of course, you all know what a moose is. That's big game. First day, I shot 2 bucks. That was the biggest game we had. Don't step on those few laughs I have.
Captain, tell me.
What? Where are you? Oh, you're
Did
still
you
here?
meet any wild boar?
Not until I saw you.
Tell me this. Do you hunt bear?
Are you kidding? I always wear a bikini. One morning, I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got in my pajamas, I'll never know. Then we try to remove the tusks. Try to say that, tusks. It's not easy with 4 teeth. We tried to remove the tusks, but they were embedded so firmly, we couldn't budge them. Of course, in Alabama, the Tuscaloosa. No groaning, please. However, that's entirely irrelevant to what I was talking about. I took some pictures of the native girls while I was there, but they weren't developed. I'd be delighted. I am a very moral man. Sometimes I find it trying. This fact I'll emphasize with stress. I never take a drink unless somebody's buying.
Captain is a very moral man.
Well, that's more interesting than what I was doing out here. If I hear anything obscene, I'll naturally repel it. I hate a dirty joke, I do, unless it's told by someone who knows how to tell it.
The captain is a very moral man. Hooray for Captain Spaulding, the African explorer.
Someone call me Torea.
Hooray, hooray, hooray. He went into the jungle where all the monkeys throw nuts.
If I say here, I'll go nuts.
Hooray, hooray, hooray.
National Biscuit Company, what?
He's full of his reliance.
Sing it, Mark.
And courage and defiance.
Hey, hey!
He is the only hunter who ever shot a rhino.
I think this dame's a wino.
You cry his name undying fame, and that is why we say, hooray, hooray, hooray.
My friends, please. In all my...
The African story. He brought his name undying fame, and that is why we say, hooray, hooray, hooray.
My friends, in my many years...
The African explorer. He brought his name undying fame, and that is why we say, hooray, hooray, hooray.
Here's Edie Adams with Stan Getz for Muriel Cigars.
There's a new modern shape in the Muriel line, Muriel Panatella Extra. There never has been a cigar quite so fine as a Muriel Panatella Extra. Extra length, extra taste, extra pleasure by far. The Muriel Panatella Extra's a mighty good cigar.
New, mild Muriel Panatella Extra is the cigar in the modern style that gives you extra length, extra taste, extra pleasure for only a dime.
Play it cool. The price is only a dime. Why don't you pick one up and smoke it sometime? A Muriel Panatella Extra.
I want to say that Hertz didn't put me in the driver's seat. I did it all by myself, Mother. Let's all go to Vegas. You've been a wonderful audience tonight, and why don't you come along with me? I've got a double room, and, well, good night.
Of the Hollywood Palace has been brought to you by Consolidated Cigar Corporation, makers of Muriel, the light cigar in 6 shapes for thoughtful modern smokers. And by the makers of Bell-Tone hearing aids. If hearing is your problem, Bell-Tone is your answer. This is Dick Tufeld speaking. Don't forget next week at the Hollywood Palace. Ben Blue, the Cherokee, Dorothy Collins, Lola Dobrich, Frank Gorshin, Jackie Leonard, Lillian Montevecchi, and your host, Pat Boone.